recording. Hello, boys and girls, and ghouls everywhere. Welcome to an episode of Halloween Travel. Welcome. So, we have a very ghoulously special show for you. But first, I have to introduce my awesome co-hosts. First, we're going to go to my wonderful Ed. He is the one who is all about slaying the ladies. But he also is the best when it comes to cosplay. He slays them dead. He is the one and only Johnny Elise.
What's going on, players? Glad you could be here tonight. Just finished cracking some skulls, cracking those skulls from the Purple Dragon Clan and the Foot Soldiers. And it felt so good. So now I'm here tonight with you guys and gals. So I'm gonna lay back, put my bat down, my hockey stick, my golf, because they need a little cleaning. So I just want to sit back, talk some great horror games that we all love to play during this time of year. So let's get on to it. Introduce our other colleague.
Indeed. And of course, we must talk about the Neon Samurai. His sword is bloody as hell. But of course, he also is all about the stealth, and he likes sneaking in the dark. The one and then the only Tony San Miguel.
Kept you waiting, huh? My camo's out, but I found myself a cardboard box. Can you guys read me? My frequency is 141.80.
Loud and clear, Kevin. Loud and clear.
So, of course, we like to play video games as well, but the one that we really like, the gorier, the better. So, we're going to start out with something that my friend, my fellow colleague, my fellow ghoulishly friend has in his background. And of course, we must talk about Rick and his rescue to his damsel in distress. Oh, how sad. But how awesome his power may be. His mask is his power. And of course, his flesh is his strength. Let's talk about Splatterhouse.
Splatterhouse, that's my jam. I mean, let me tell you something. This mask here, you know, you feel like a badass wearing this
It
mask.
looks badass, dude. Look at that angle, dude. Look at yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is so cool.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. But we're not talking about my mask, even though this mask protects me, when I'm crushing skulls from those punks of the foot soldiers and the Purple Dragon Clan and whatever thugs and out in the streets of New York. But let's talk about Rick's mask. Rick's mask is an evil mask. However, when you put that mask on, it gives you power. Because when Rick had his beautiful girlfriend Jennifer taken away from her from the evilness down from hell, and Dr. West, that scientist bastard punk, took his girl away. He made a big mistake there. Because let me tell you something. When Shredder or the Foot Soldiers kidnap my April O'Neil, it's time to I pull out the barbed wire bats, clubs, hockey sticks, and I go to work and I bring her back. Right? I either have to do it myself or with the turtles. I don't care. I'm bringing her back. So I can relate to Rick. Rick, once he what the Max just tells him, hey Rick, she doesn't have to die. She doesn't have to be lost forever. Wear me and embrace the power that I give you. And then once he has that power, he has muscles of like 10 strength of a normal human being, but even more than that. He can rip a monster's like limb to limb in gory ways. And he doesn't just do it with his hands. He could get a 2x4, he can get a bat, he can get a pipe, a chain, even a chainsaw,
I
or a
love
sledgehammer.
chainsaws.
Yes, or a chainsaw, or the chainsaws, or the machete. You name it, he'll take whatever he can get his hands on and go to work. That's what I love about Rick. So I love the remake. The remake is awesome, and they have unlockables. You can unlock the three original Splatterhouse games that came out in the arcade and TurboGrafx 16, and you can unlock Splatterhouse 2 and 3, which was originally on the Genesis. So this is a game that I love so much. I highly recommend you guys check it out. So give this baby a shot because you will not be disappointed. And also, one other thing before I send it to you guys, if you look carefully at the backgrounds, you'll see a lot of horror icon cameo Easter eggs. I won't spoil them. You'll have to find them yourself.
So look carefully with those wonderful eyes of yours. I'd like to see through your eyes.
Johnny,
I lost mine.
let me ask you a question, Johnny.
Go ahead, Snake.
You ever thought of using a SOCOM at 45 ATP?
Haven't thought about that. I always love to use my. I don't know. I'm not with handguns, and I just love to just whack people. I get pleasures of whacking criminals and thugs with my bat, my hockey stick, and my golf clubs. It feels so satisfying when I
You
use
see, when you
those.
transform, your hands get too big to hold it.
Uh, I find something bigger than that. I find something big to whack them.
Ooh.
I mean, it's just that's just my style, Snake.
Excellent,
So
excellent, excellent.
I had a little difficulty there. So yeah, but I don't know, Snake. You love using you love using like handguns or whatever, machine guns, whatever. Ever thought of
You know
getting a
what? I'm all
bat and
about the
just
CQC.
I
I'm all
know.
about the CQC. I don't pull. I don't draw unless I have to.
Yeah. But just take a baseball bat. You get it's so much pleasure just whacking them over the head. You'll get the feel.
Next time I'm out in the field, I'll watch out for one.
I
I
usually
like them.
I like peeling the skin off. Actually, it
Mhm.
it builds their complexion. Kind of like mine.
You're as sick as Psycho Mantis.
Man, that's some sick stuff, man. Holy shit.
So let's talk about one other
Other games.
game that has fantastically gory and beautiful. Have you ever have you ever decided to be put in jail? Huh? Maybe you haven't been in jail before. How about a jail that's gonna be overrun by demons of hell? How about the suffering?
Oh
Oh
wow,
yes. I love those games. I love the suffering.
Let me
it's
Especially
brutal.
especially the sequel, The Suffering Ties That Bind.
Yeah,
Great
make
game.
sure you're in a good headspace before you play that game. Because wow,
Yes.
is it
I can
messed up?
agree. I can agree a lot
yeah.
on that one.
He's just a man trying to get his life together, but it turns out something's happened to his family and he's free. His So, I think should we go into the full gory detail of what to
Tell,
expect?
tell us
Yes.
everything about yes. Tell us everything about Torque. Like, why should we care about Torque, the main character? Please. I know about this game, but I want you to tell the audience, like I told about Spider-House.
Oh
So,
yes, yes, yes. So let's get into the full details about the suffering. This young man, he actually has been framed and put into jail, and of course he's going through, a rough time. But it turns out the demons of hell um, have been following him and actually giving him this weird, just the detail.
we know Torque is a beaut. He's a man he's a man with less words. He doesn't really speak. That's what we know about him when you play these games and the people he bumps into.
So he actually went to a place called the Carnate Island, the home
Yes.
to the Albert State Penitentiary. It has a very, very dark history, executions and suffering. And of course, it's twisted. An earthquake unleashes grotesque monsters that embody the various execution methods used on the island. So,
Hmm.
of course, it's also about morals. What will he do? What will he choose? How will he go about his? He's fighting his own evils. So basically, he have three choices. You can either be a good guy, save people, find out more, or just be brutally evil and kill everyone. Or,
Ooh.
or will he be neutral and just let things be
Yes.
and just find out about himself and just leave everything? You actually get to meet grotesque characters such as Dr. Killjoy. I like him a
He
lot.
Dr. Killjoy. He is a character. That
Sounds like an
guy
extra
is like
boss.
well, I think you know who Dr. Killjoy is. He's like the actor that voices Dr. Killjoy is spectacular. The way he sounds like a 19 out of something out of a 1950s horror film. Like he sounds almost like a Vincent Price character. The
And it's
way
Hmm.
all,
he the way he play the way the voice the way he plays it, it's like I said, it sounds like you're watching or listening to a 1950s horror TV show or movie. And we know so much about his story, but the more you go into the game, the more you know all about him. Now now it looks like he's trying to help you, or is he trying to destroy you? That's that's the question.
of course, you also meet Hermes T. Hates. Hey, he's a sadistic executioner. You actually meet during the game. And then, of course, you actually meet Horus. Horus is
Hmm.
actually, he's actually a murderer, but he's also remorseful. He's actually almost like a guidance counselor in a sense. It's weird.
Like Benson in Death Warrant.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Oh yes,
Yes,
I remember him.
yes, he's
Yep.
crazy. Absolutely crazy.
That's the suffering reminded me a lot of Death Warrant.
That's one. Yeah,
Some
with
parts.
John Claude Van
Until it
Damme.
got really like crazy horror. And I was like, wow, it's kind of like Death Warrant.
Yeah, yeah. The people don't realize that Death One actually has some horror elements.
Oh yeah, the Sandman. He's a
Yeah.
he's like Jason Voorhees, man.
Yeah, look how many times he had to like beat him to take a dude. He survived when he survived when Van Damme kicked him into the fire. He just got right out.
Yeah,
It wasn't
yeah. You know
enough to
what?
kill him.
Death Warrant is an honorary horror movie. It's an honorary horror movie now.
It's
I think we
fantastic.
can put it there.
Death Warrant, yeah,
Yes.
totally honorary.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
sir.
I believe it's on Tubi right now. So if you guys want to check out Death Warrant, it's on Tubi. So definitely give it a watch. If you love martial arts, some horror, check it out.
It's like Shawshank with kicking.
Yes,
Yes.
there you
Yes.
go.
Indeed. So this game
Yes.
also has a sequel, Suffering Ties That Bind. It came out in 2005, about 2 years after this game, believe it or not. So,
Yeah.
it was available for the PlayStation 2, Xbox, OG Xbox, and also on Windows. Do not play it on Windows; it's very buggy. But
Yeah.
if you play it on Xbox and you play it on the PlayStation 2, you get the full experience. You're gonna love it. It's fantastic. And like I said, it's moral choice, which I love. Which is the reason why I love this game. The morality choices.
Yes.
You either become a good guy and bad guy, or you could just be one who's just kind of okay. Let me just tread the line a little bit,
Right.
the choices are all up to you. You will hit a lot of crossroads, and of course
Yes.
you gotta figure out who to believe, because believe it or not, Killjoy is gonna say a few things, and you're gonna say, do you believe it? Or you're gonna talk to Dr. Hate, Hermes to Hate, the executioner. You're gonna talk to him. You're gonna believe
It's
him.
almost like Saw, dude.
Yeah. Or
It's
Horace.
Death
Yes.
Warrant and Saw.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's all about the moralities and how you're gonna save your own soul. So that's
Yes.
pretty awesome. The sequel is even better
Is
though.
it-
It does get a little spicy though, man. Especially the sequel.
Yes.
Oh
It
boy.
get yeah. Yeah, it does get not only that you get out of the prison, but you go into the city though, which turns into very dark, and you find a lot of dark things that are happening in the sequel, which is completely nuts. And you get to learn more about Torque's story as well, when the gang that he was in, and then one of the characters that you meet up in the game is played by the great late Michael Clark Duncan.
Oh
So
yes. Oh man.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Okay. Rest
That's
in
right.
peace. Rest in peace, my friend.
yeah, great actor, man. I mean, I loved him as he was a great kingpin in the Ben Affleck Daredevil film. So,
Uh,
and
uh,
plus, he was also great in Talladega Nights, though, with Will Ferrell. Yeah, great actor. Of course, Green Mile as well. So, yeah, fantastic actor. But yes, play the first game, and then right after you play the first game, whatever ending you get, it'll transfer into the second game, and then you'll continue your story from there. So it's a long journey, but I think you guys are gonna love it.
absolutely. Absolutely. Not as much as you're going to love our awesome sponsor, Dubby. A very deliciously drink that actually energizes and uses natural ingredients. None of that filth, none of that flavor. And what's great about it too is that my favorite weapon, the chainsaw. In the chainsaw man, they actually have this sponsor as well, and this has a delicious new flavor, bleeding orange. Uses blood orange extract, which is actually delicious. You gotta try it out. It's delicious. Of course, it has
Yeah,
none of those.
tasty.
It has none of those deadly chemicals that you don't need in your body unless you want to look like me. But of course, you also be able to get some wonderful shaker bottles and such. All you need to do is visit WGG, that's DUBBY.GG, and use our code Treble, TR3, BLE, and get that 10% off, and you'll get the ghoulishly delicious drinks 10% off. Be better or be dead.
Mm.
So let's go on to another game that you might want to
Yes.
ghoulishly delicious that you want to add to our ghoulish collection of wonderful games to play?
No, I'm enjoying the ride. Honestly, I would like to share some experiences regarding horror games in a little bit, but
Oh,
go
okay.
on. I want to hear the next game.
You know what? I was thinking about I want to mention this one game though. It's an old NES title, and it's from the 8-bit NES. Though I mean, we won't go into detail of it, but I mean, this is a game that I find fun. It's an action platformer. It does have horror elements. Now, you guys are gonna laugh at me if I tell you this. Do you guys
Doubt it.
remember Monster? Do you guys remember Monster in My Pocket?
Oh,
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that game. That game was so
Wait, there
much
was a
fun.
game? Hold on.
Yes, there was a game
It
that
was
came
a
out for the
game from
NES.
Konami.
Oh
Yeah, and
my
they had
god.
and yeah, and Me TV Tunes. You know what's funny? You know, Me TV Tunes does those spectacular Sundays. They were showing the cartoon of Monsters in My Pocket.
That's crazy,
So
man. I love
yeah,
those toys. They get the toy collection and all that stuff, and it's
and the
just
game
an
and the
amazing
games
game.
and the game from Konami was fantastic. I mean, you got to play as either a Frankensteiner or a vampire.
Yep.
Yeah, the Frankenstein
Ooh, can you
monster or the
fly?
vampire.
When you play as a
No,
vampire, can you fly?
no, but you could float.
You can
And
float. Yeah.
Close
you
enough.
could actually go down and you could actually go down on and slide on the stairway.
So
It's like
different gameplay mechanics for each character. I dig it.
yeah,
Yes. Yes.
great
Oh man,
great
love
fun
that
game.
game.
I just have to throw that game in there because I mean, like I said, the other day I was watching Spectacular Sundays on MeTV Tunes. They were playing Monster in My Pocket, the cartoon. I used to watch that whenever it was Halloween time, and I thought about the game that I played. I beat it a few times, and I feel like giving it another run tomorrow. So I just have to throw that in there. So
Nice.
You know what, Johnny already did what I wanted to do, so I'm going to do the same thing. This is fun. Okay, you guys all
yep.
remember Resident Evil on the PlayStation One, right?
Of
Yeah.
course,
Of course.
That
we
was
all
my
played it.
very first and favorite experience with a horror game. I was actually scared, even with the horrible voice acting. When those dogs jump through the glass or any of those other scenes, I was actually scared. It was that good.
Yeah,
And the tank controls, I think they did that on purpose because when you're trying to panic, when you're scared, it makes the game even harder. You screw up, and you get even more scared. It was a great horror game.
Fantastic
yeah.
game. Oh yeah, I did just play a little bit of that. I think it's really
Yeah,
very fun.
yeah,
It's very very good.
Yeah,
I have to get back into that game. Gee.
yeah.
yeah.
I
Me and my
actually got
cousin would pick up a couple of 40s. We were underage, but we picked up 40s. I don't know how we got them. And we'd go back to the house and play Resident Evil.
I
Before
won't
at like
ask
two,
how'd you get them,
3
but
a.m.,
go on.
we're freaked out thinking there's zombies outside and zombie dogs.
Oh,
Yeah.
so awesome, so awesome. So, of course, thing when we talk about ghoulish games, let's talk about games that actually require you to be calm, or else you might die. How about a game that came out for the Dreamcast? It's called Ill Bleed.
I
Oh
missed out on
yes.
that one. Please go on. I missed out on
Yeah.
that one. Tell me about
Yeah.
it.
I did not get to play. I didn't get a chance to play that game, but I did see it at the stores, and I didn't get a chance to play it on my Dreamcast. But please tell me about it, and then later on down the road, I'll have to check it out.
Okay, so the story Ill Bleed is actually a story about a young girl. I'm trying to get the name. I had the name right here.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, yes.
Dreamcast is currently trending right now for some reason.
Dude,
Uh,
Dreamcast is godlike. It still is
Yeah.
one of the best retro consoles in the world. Still is.
Yeah,
I
it's
still
trending
got.
right now, and
I got.
this is breaking, so I'm gonna go check out what's going on here.
Indeed.
Keep
Okay.
going though. Keep going though. Don't.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
agree. I want to hear more about Illbleed.
it's developed by Climax Graphics or Climax. Now it's actually owned by Crazy Games. It's actually a survival horror. You play as Enrico Christie, who is a high school student and a horror enthusiast, just like us. The game actually begins, so basically you receive the invitation to Illbleed, which is a theme park.
A theme park.
If you get
Oh.
invited to a theme park, I mean seriously, why would you go? Are you curious? You must be curious. Have to be curious. And actually, it's created by a character named Michael Reynolds. Basically, her friends enter the park and go missing. So basically, you are there to investigate. Problem. The park is actually features 6 haunted attractions, but each one is based off of fictional horror films. Each
Interesting.
one, but here's the caveat though. The traps basically emphasizes you being calm. You can actually die by being scared to death. So you have to know exactly when things actually come out, and you have a horror monitor that scans for traps, but it's also limited use because it uses your adrenaline meter. Your adrenaline meter and everything actually goes down as you get scared. So and yeah, exactly. So basically, you have opportunities to resist fear and recover from injuries. Now there are 5 different things that are actually dealing with your health: stamina, heart rate, adrenaline, and bleeding. That means yes, you can bleed to death. So you also have other characters that you meet as well. So you have Kevin, Michael, and Randy, but each one has their own.
That Randy.
they have
Randy.
They have their own.
All right, go on. You know that scare mechanic that reminds me of they borrowed that for the latest Evil Dead game. The one that plays like what was it, Dead by Daylight? That plays like that before. Yeah.
Yeah, and they also
they have the you can actually get scared to death in that game.
Yeah, and did they have that on A Fistful of Broomsticks also? Because I know there was a couple even those games that came out on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Yeah.
Wow, I had that one too, and I loved it, but I completely forgot it. Wow.
Yeah, there was a couple more games though. I do know for sure.
Yeah, the Dreamcast one that played like Resident Evil too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That one was great too.
There was one that came out on PS2 and Xbox. Yeah. It's like
I love that they made the Evil Dead series in the horror games. Those were my favorites.
No, yeah, they deserve it. And plus, of course, the great Billy Campbell voices Ash. You can't have an Evil Dead game without
He always jumps at the opportunity. He jumps at the opportunity all the time.
Of course he does.
To do his voiceover. Absolutely.
I love the guy. He is funny as hell.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's hysterical. But anything else we need to know about Ill Bleed?
Oh, absolutely. The game features an absurd, terrifying enemies like Cake from Hell. Now, this is hilarious. There's a cake that actually, that's like a horror cake and everything that sits right there just out of nowhere. Like surprise! Oh my god! Yes. And as you get scared and everything, you actually slow down, so you can't really run or anything like that. Oh my god, it's so frustrating too. But the final level actually take place in.
Oh god! I found a picture of the cake.
Yes.
That thing is creepy, man.
Yo, bro.
What?
Cake. Oh, the cake. Wow. Okay.
The cake.
I wasn't.
I hear everything.
So basically, it's actually campy and also it's over the top gore. So yes, there's a lot of blood in the game. But of course, because it was planned for Xbox, but it actually ultimately got canceled. So it never came out for the Xbox, OG Xbox. It was only available for Dreamcast. Dreamcast was the last time that game was ever released. Sad.
So we'll have to get so for me to play it, I have to get it. I'll definitely have to go cop a copy of on the Dreamcast.
There you go. Absolutely. By the way, the cost in that game, it's gonna make your heart stop. I'm gonna let you know right now.
I shared the cake with you guys. Don't say I never share anything.
I'm even afraid to look at it. I may not want to eat cake again after this. I'm gonna take a risk.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you. Okay, disc
I'll
only.
always eat cake.
Disc only.
Oh God.
I like to eat cake. Have cake.
It's got teeth. What in the world? It's got teeth and it's got like that what? Oh my God.
Yeah, buddy.
I
Yeah,
ain't
buddy.
scared of no cake. I'll eat you, man. I'll eat you.
Wow. The cake's alive. Okay, so anyway, hey.
Well, food is attacking me?
Yes.
Where's my fork?
Dude, I actually had a dream that a burger
I
actually
just hope
attacked
it's
me.
not poison. That's all I have to say.
I kid you not. I kid you not, though. I gotta tell you guys a story. I actually had a dream. I had a dream that a freaking cheeseburger actually was coming after me and everything. And literally, like, I was running into the kitchen and stuff like that, and all that stuff. And there's a freaking burger, a freaking cheeseburger. Mind you.
You must have been hungry before bed.
I guess so,
Dude,
but you know what?
my
It was
God.
literally coming after me and everything. I didn't know where it was coming from, and I kept on hearing like these weird squishy noises and everything. No one was coming closer and shit. Oh my God, bro. Anyway,
This is why I'm gonna start punching muffins every morning before I eat them.
Oh, listen,
We're gonna start punching the muffins.
I wanted to attack a kilo tomatoes and everything. I was afraid of the tomatoes for like an entire month.
Oh God.
Yes, I swear to God. Attacking the killer tomatoes, man.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. They had a cartoon and they even had a game that came out on the NES and Game Boy.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I remember it. Yeah.
I
Does that
figured
count
I'd
as
do that.
horror? I mean, it's called Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
I would say it's like a comedy slash horror. Put it that way.
There you go.
Those are my favorites then.
Yeah.
But you know me, I've been on a goofy kick lately. I like that stuff really entertains me.
My God.
It's just a ridiculousness though, but yeah. But
Okay, so basically, when it comes to the cost of Full Bleed, grab your wallets. 135 to 180, disc only. That's with a disc only.
Ooh.
Complete in box.
I thought that was a new game. Sealed.
That's disc only. Complete in box. Okay, complete in box. That means everything, the instructions and all that stuff, but not sealed. $227 to $350.
Wow.
Yeah. Factory sealed? Okay. Do you have a half a grand?
$500 we're talking.
$500.
Are you serious?
I kid you not.
Emulation it is, man.
I have to look this up. I really do. I'm not saying I believe it. I have to see this myself.
Yeah, you go ahead.
That's insane.
Go ahead. And then, of course, the rare collector's item, graded copies can exceed $675.
Good Lord.
Okay, you want to talk about nightmare fuel? That right there will give you nightmares for months. And I already visited. Shout out to what do you call it? Retro Exchange in the Yonkers.
Yes. I love those guys.
I witnessed the prices myself, and I swear to you, my wallet seemed very, very small when I walked down there and saw some of the rare games down there. And I was like, oh. These are games that I had in my possession. These are games that I
know.
Had. Bro.
You do. Listen. Let me tell you something. When I went the first time I went to that store, I felt the same way. I still have games in there that I had before, and then I feel like going back in time and punching my younger self and say, "Don't you dare sell that copy of that game!
Oh
Don't
yeah!
You dare sell that."
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Absolutely.
I'd kick him in the nabs. That's what
if
I ran into my younger self, I'd kick him in the nabs.
Do not go to GameStop. Do not sell your shit.
Not trade those games. Don't you dare trade those games. Damn it.
Put them in the box and put them in the God damn it.
Yeah, put in a storage or something. If it's taking
the club ain't going nowhere. Keep your stuff.
Exactly.
God.
That was my problem.
I know, but dude, that store is fantastic. And Mike, the manager over there, he's such an awesome dude. He'll even work with you for a price as well, man.
Of course.
Really? He let you haggle. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, it's a
like Resident Evil, I'll buy it at a high price.
Yeah. Right.
All right. So let's see. One of the games that we have, some coolest games that we can actually talk about that's actually worth our wares.
Have you guys
besides
played Eternal Darkness on the
Oh,
GameCube?
oh
perfect game.
my
Love that
God.
game.
I watched
Love
my
that
friends
game.
play that because we didn't have a GameCube, and I was like, wow.
Dude, that was like one of
I heard so many stories about this game, and I was
I
like, I looked it up, and I was like, wow.
the
yeah,
best.
I did you
Sorry.
beat it?
People
I have
want
no idea
that.
what to
People want
do.
that. I never beat the game though, but I heard people want a re-release of that game so bad.
Dude, they almost had
Hey, it was really good. I
they had
was
a
like, it looks
Kickstarter.
like an Xbox
They
game.
had a Kickstarter. They had a Kickstarter to actually get this game remade, remastered for freaking for the Switch. They were gonna do one for the Switch, and then actually, I think they were gonna bring it to other consoles. And what happened was, it fell through. Something with the I guess the Kickstarter didn't really take off or something like that. I have no idea what happened, but it's sad that the game did not really get much more traction because it was still a cult classic for the GameCube. That game right there. Oh, you want to know the price of that game right now?
Oh, dude, I know, I
I'm
know.
afraid to
I just,
look.
people want that game so bad. People's been asking for this like remastered or re-release of this game for the longest
I'd be happy with a
because
remaster too. Wow. Okay, so it's $239.95 on eBay.
Yep. Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
that doesn't surprise me.
I can't believe that game's 23 years. It's 23 years old now.
23 freaking years old right now. Can you believe it? And
Wow.
yeah, those prices.
That game was still mind blowing. It was mind blowing. I still don't.
Mhm.
Sanity's Requiem. I lost my sanity just watching them play.
It's so good though. I love psychological horror games. I love those type of games.
Those
Oh,
games
that's your
will
game then.
blow the
Because
mind.
wow, did you play it?
I played
Did you
a
beat
little.
it?
No, dude, I got stuck in the part. I was trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
Me too.
Literally, I was at a certain point. I was like, what am I supposed to do? It was just, take this picture and place it here. Okay, what am I supposed to do next? What is what? No. But well, anyway.
I haven't been that confused since Monkey Island.
Oh, that's another great game, by the way, Monkey Island.
Yeah, we should have had that for the Pirates episode.
Oh, yeah, dude!
Kicking myself that I missed that.
Yeah,
I love
Missed
Monkey
opportunity.
Island.
Missed opportunity. Oh my god.
No, we're having a Monkey Island episode later on.
Oh no, we are.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Absolutely.
It's not the end of the world. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
But yeah, another horror game though, because I don't want to go into the big ones just yet though. But there is a game that there's actually, let's just say, Grasshopper Manufacturers. There's two games I want to mention though. They're fun. They're over the top. We talked about this before we started the episode tonight. I'm going to mention two of them: Lollipop Chainsaw and Shadows of the
Yes.
Damned.
Yes.
Great game.
They're great games. They're really great games. They're over the top. They're grind. If you love grindhouse horror, okay.
Oh, it's total. Yes. What a great description. That's
exactly.
Perfect.
Yep. That's exactly what these games are. If you love grindhouse films and stuff like that, these two games right here, Lollipop Chainsaw and Shadows of the Damned, are going to be your cup of tea. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
I just
because Lollipop Chainsaw, you play as Julia, and she's a cheerleader, and she comes from a family of monster hunters and zombie hunters. Though they're a family, and then unfortunately, her boyfriend, got bitten, and his body was going to be affected by the zombies. So you know what she ended up doing? Just takes his head and has his head attached to her belt waist. So
yeah.
So he's just there hang out, and he just has his head there. That's it. Listen. I don't even know how could I.
His head's like Futurama without the jar.
It's like how I can't live with myself like that. How could I live with just the head? Like, well, what am I supposed to do with I'm just a head? Somebody has to move me around. That's not fun. All right,
You,
sure.
you better
I mean,
you better give me
okay.
a body like RoboCop if you're taking my head.
Exactly. Give me a cyborg body or something though, because I'm not going to be a head for the rest of my life. Okay.
I ain't living like Futurama, pal. How do I do
No,
that?
absolutely not. Absolutely not. What am I going to do? Oh, I can just watch and eat. That's it. I mean,
My God.
no,
Wow.
I'm just thinking about this. Like, I mean, I love the game. The game is hilarious. I gotta play the remaster when I get a
The
chance, though.
pictures are funny, dude.
They are,
Because
and the
they
characters.
animate his face. They animate his face during gameplay. And he's thinking like,
Yes,
ah.
the animation of this. And dude, I'm not. I don't want to spoil the game though, but one of the bosses is like an undead Elvis Presley.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. Oh, geez.
Yes,
This is
and there's an
Vegas. Vegas
achievement
all
where
the way, baby. Vegas all the way.
exactly. Yes. And they play and during that time during the game they play like classic '80s hits though that you're definitely gonna recognize.
Oh,
Oh,
And
I'm
so
gonna
good.
love
yeah,
it then.
So good. So
oh
good.
dude, this game, dude, this game you're gonna have fun with this game so much. There's so and plus if you love '80s classic '80s music, when you hear all these songs, especially Hey Vicky, when you hear that when it's the start of the first level, oh my god, I was like wow.
They're so freaking
So
good. But see,
yeah.
what's messed up about the story though is that it was on her freaking birthday. The zombie outbreak happened on her freaking 18th birthday. What kind of 18th birthday is that? Dude, do you
That sucks.
seriously? Seriously. I mean, come on. You go over there, you supposed to celebrate, you have some cake, stuff like that. Oh, speaking of which, you do realize and everything. There's actually two endings. Yeah,
Yes.
there is a good ending and a bad ending, and the bad ending you'll discover on your own, especially if you actually make certain choices.
Yes,
You'll
we
find
let's
out.
not give spoilers,
No,
but
I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm not gonna spoil anything,
yeah,
but trust me, there's certain choices that you're gonna make, and trust me, it depends on what choices you make, and you'll see why. Well,
yes,
and you're gonna be, it's gonna be so freaking awesome, though. It's either one. It's pretty good.
yes, exactly. These games are bonkers though. Grasshopper Manufacturer, they actually put out some of the most wildest games out there. Especially, I won't talk too much about it, but Shadows of the Dam is a game that everybody should play though if you're into Grindhouse. They came out with the hell of a remaster. I think Tony, you did play that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But yeah, but this game right here is like you're going to the depths of hell. Garcia is, like you said earlier, he's like the Hispanic version of Ash Williams. Okay, the
Yes.
guy,
Oh,
the
Totally.
guy, the guy goes through hell. Okay, he's got like a flaming skull as his buddy that goes around and annoys him. And the only way he refills his life, he drinks tequila and he curses in Spanish and all these guns that he has a cannon. He calls it his big boner.
Yes. Big boner.
Yeah,
Big boner.
yep.
yeah, like big
Very
boner.
funny.
Yeah, this game this game is gonna make you laugh, but it's gonna make you jump on a few scenes as well. I always like a good horror action comedy type game though. But then you get to find out stories about about his girl who's kidnapped from the depths of from the demons of depths of hell and why he will do just like Rick. Garcia and Rick are just the same. All right, they were willing to go through the depths of hell just to get their significant others back. But here's a catch though. I'm not. I don't want to. Of course, we're not going to spoil anything. But you get to find out a little bit more about his girlfriend, and you can find out that he tells some story to the flaming head buddy of his, like why he likes this girl. Like he says, "Oh my God, she did this." She said, "Yeah, she's crazy though. She's really psycho, but I love her to death, my friend."
Yeah. Some
you
of the
know?
banter in that game had me dying.
Oh
Had me
yeah.
Yeah,
dying laughing. Some I
bro.
can't repeat here.
This is a
They're just too
this is a
graphic.
No,
man's
yeah,
game. This is a man's game.
exactly.
Definitely, definitely,
A
absolutely.
drunken man's game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Still fantastic.
exactly. So yeah, please all you players out there, please check these games out. They just came out on the Xbox Series and the PlayStation 4, and plus it's on PS5 as well. So you could definitely check these games out, and plus they're on the Switch. Yeah, they're on the Switch as well. So listen, you have the options of playing these games. You got so many opportunities. So please check these two games out if you're into horror slash comedy slash action grindhouse style.
And
Yeah,
come
you'll
on,
definitely love these
you
games.
want to kill things with a cannon named Big Boner.
Exactly. Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
That's something you can't tell everybody you did every day. You
Yeah.
gotta kill things with Big Boner.
Big Boner. Absolutely.
Yeah, the writers knew what they were doing.
Oh,
They were
yeah,
dudes like us.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Dude, there's a machine gun in the game called the Dentist.
The dentist.
Bro. Wow. Oh my gosh. So,
Oh man.
but
Yeah, but that's all I have to say about Lollipop Chainsaw and Shadows of the Dam.
cool,
But
man.
please check out these remasters.
Both
Oh,
games are
fantastic,
cool.
both fantastic games. They're both available right now on this I believe on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5,
And Xbox Series.
exactly.
And the Switch.
And the Switch. Oh,
And
and the Switch. That's right. Oh, indeed. Oh,
Yes.
so, but if you guys like light gun games, of course you definitely would like to. We'll talk about certain games called The House of the Dead. Now, even
Yeah.
The king of House of the Dead.
Tony and I is our favorite games.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. Fantastic game. Basically, The House of the Dead, you are two detectives who actually, funny enough, who was going to a mansion to find out what the details of what's been going on in the town. It's actually pretty cool. Let me try to pull up the full details.
The voice acting in that game was horrid,
Yes,
but
it
it
is
was
horrible,
amazing.
but that's
Remember-
the charm. That's the
It was
charm.
Remember the
Obviously,
last
that was
boss?
gonna
The
happen.
last boss was like, "I will hate and kill mankind." I'm like, huh?
Yeah. Well,
The
dude,
voice
it kind
acting
of
was
reminds me.
terrible.
Dude, if you think the voice acting was that bad, check out Zombies Revenge. It's the same in the same universe.
Yeah. I played Zombies Revenge.
So basically, your agent
Oh my dude.
Rogan and G. I kid you
G
not.
and
That's
Rogan, yeah.
G. That's his name. G.
Yes,
so
G.
and they actually raid Dr. Kyrion's mansion. So and what's cool about this is that you go in there and you're supposed to find out the details of what the heck actually happened in the mansion, and actually go after Dr. Kyrion and destroy I think it was the machine or whatever it was inside that actually reviving the dead. I think it was, which is pretty wild.
Yeah, they were doing so much experience though. There was experience that they were doing.
Experiments, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Then of course there were several sequels that actually did follow that game as well. There's a lot of details. House of the Dead 2, but you're playing as James and Gary. Now, theory is that Gary is G, but that's false. G is actually just another character in itself. And they fight actually in the city, caused by Caleb Goldman, who was actually the successor to Dr. Kyrion.
Goldman.
Yeah.
Wow. But throughout the years, there was always people that wants to carry Dr. Kyrion's work though. They want to keep it going. Like throughout so many years of all the House of the Dead games, they've been trying to follow through, even though he's not around. They want his legacy to keep on going. Like these people are sick. They
were sick. Absolutely. Now there was also a game that was actually based off of the House of the Dead universe. That was more of a beat 'em up. Zombies Revenge.
Zombies Revenge. Yeah.
Zombies Revenge.
You know why the zombies want revenge? They hate the voice acting.
The voice acting, dude. The part when you meet the guy,
It's so bad.
Is that the part when he says, what are you doing? He said, why am I doing this? You fool.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I made you jump. Dude,
Oh,
but let me
because
tell
like
you
even
something. I love playing that game on Dreamcast, man. One of
Absolutely.
my favorite games. Go
Yeah.
ahead,
there was
Tony. You gonna
something
say
about
something?
that voice acting back then, because the first Resident Evil, the voice acting was atrocious too.
But
Of
It was
course.
blood. I
what
hope
makes
that's not Chris's blood.
but what makes
yeah,
what makes it even weirder is that they actually had Marilyn Manson actually do the voice for the protagonist. So Marilyn, because you actually see the two different eye colors, I think you knew it was Marilyn Manson. So Marilyn Manson
Wait,
actually did the
serious?
voiceover. Yeah, Marilyn Manson did the voiceover
wait,
in
for Zombies Revenge?
Zombies Revenge. Yes,
Wow,
that's right.
Really? I didn't know that. Holy
Yeah,
crap!
I
absolutely.
had no clue. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh wow!
you if you play the game, you'll recognize it. And you'll see the two different eye colors. You're like, wait, what the hell? And it's like the voiceover. It's like, oh shit, this is freaking Marilyn Manson. Holy crap!
The
Yeah,
Marilyn
so
Manson
he's
was an
weirdo.
individual.
He's a weirdo, but he's so cool. He's so cool guy. I'm believing that you ever seen his interviews? He sounds like an
Of
intellectual.
course.
He sounds like an intellectual. He's an intellectual. He really is. You know.
Crazy people tend to be smart. That's the scary thing.
Those are the scariest. Those are the scariest people right there.
Yes.
Dude,
Those are the scariest.
he's like an undead. He's like an undead person when you see him in like real life though. Like you can't you look you would look at him and think like, is he a woman? Does he want to like is he trying to change his I don't get it though. He was just a
Ayo,
strange individual, but some of his music was really good though.
Oh yeah,
I'm
his music is
not gonna
fantastic.
lie.
Absolutely.
I can guarantee he walks around his neighborhood and nobody knows it's him. When he's not all Marilyn Mansoned up and he's regular Joe, he probably
Yeah.
daywalks among everybody.
Yeah, of course.
He's a
They
daywalker.
actually showed pictures of him and I think walking around with his daughter. So yeah.
Yeah, and fairly normal, right? He's just skinny.
Normal guy.
Yeah, he's just normal.
Normal dude.
Yeah.
Crazy. So
He is.
there's House of the Dead, and we're talking about that right there.
That's cool though.
Yes. But
Yeah.
there's another game. And basically, we're gonna go into some games that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What is it?
Oh no! Since you mentioned about rail shooting games on House of the Dead, there's one game I have to mention. It's from Midway Games, and it's called Carnival.
Oh,
Yes.
That's a game that never came home. God, really, it's been at home.
Yes, I
bring that
love
home.
Carnival.
That's
Carnival, oh man.
That's a travesty. That game never had a home release. It never had a home release.
I got another one that never had a home release too. Another horror game. You guys ever play Warzade?
Which one?
It's a Konami game, a shooter. Warzade.
Warzade.
It's
It is a horror game.
I love that game. It's a shooter. Yeah, they actually had machine guns at the cabinet in the arcade.
If I see it, I might have to see.
Oh, if you
it.
ever see it, run over and play it. It is so much fun.
Oh, dude, I will. I mean,
indeed.
It's called Warzade. Warzaid. You know, like war.
Warzade. Okay.
Where does it take place though? Because Carnival takes place like in an amusement park and like a carnival. But what does Warzade take place at?
It's a battlefield, a very like realistic war like battlefield, except it's the undead and not enemy soldiers.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so basically,
it is insane.
So the details of that game is a multi-function gun unit. It's actually a rifle, machine gun, scope, and rocket launcher. It's actually about every mission is timed about 3 to 6 minutes. Ends with a boss fight. You get ranks in promotions actually in the game, based on your shooting, obviously. You have a unique leader system. It's after you battle the undead. You play as a soldier, no name. Right, you're fighting.
You gain ranks you gain military ranks if you score really well every round. It's pure arcade joy.
You're fighting to reclaim the planet, progressing through 10 missions filled with tanks, flamethrowers, skeletons, and missile attacks.
Wow, sounds
fun. If you ever see it, play it. Trust me, you will have so much fun.
Yeah, it's actually.
I will.
They actually did it. They actually have a sequel. It's a game called War Train Troopers. It was actually released in 2004. So that right there, if you can find that was probably rare. It's very rare. So I mean, because they haven't really, they don't have a lot.
Yeah, I had no clue there was a sequel.
Yeah, which is pretty wild, indeed.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh, they're selling the machine. Hold on, let me find out how much the machine is. It's 4 players, 4 guys with 4 machine guns.
Oh,
what?
Let's see.
Oh, that sounds badass.
Year of release 2002.
Usually the machine only has like 2. That's it.
Oh, absolutely.
Damn.
I'm looking. There's no price listed, but I found it. I'm scared to look.
It's gotta be like the 2000s. It's gotta be like the 2000s.
It's gonna be like 8,000. It's gonna be like 8,000. Trust me on this one. It's gonna be like 8.
Yeah.
For one game, but it is awesome.
Jeez.
Nice.
4 players. I forgot it was 4 players. Yeah, remember how large the machine was.
Yeah. Can we say another game, another rail shooter, Area 51?
Yes.
Oh,
yes, we can.
Yes.
That was fun too.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. I used to play that a lot though in the arcades, especially at the movie theaters. The movie theaters always had Area 51 machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like the movie theaters will always have that game.
I'd go to the movie theaters and play in the arcade without even seeing a movie sometimes, just to hang out.
Dude, Area 51 is still a fantastic game. It's dealing with aliens. Basically, you're sitting right there, you're destroying freaking crates and all that stuff. The secret areas. Also, if you shoot certain areas and whatever, like if you shoot out all the windows in this, here's an awesome little Easter egg for you. If you shoot out, like in the first corridor, if you shoot out all the windows, you actually veer off to another area and everything where you can get a whole bunch of power-ups and health power-ups as well. So that way you can, it's pretty awesome. And the weapons are pretty wild. So yes, my suggestion is shoot everything. Don't shoot the civilians, but shoot everything. And you actually
don't shoot your partners either.
Oh yeah, you lose life if you actually decide to do that. Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, Area 51, I love that freaking shooter, man. I missed that. It was actually available for all consoles too. It was available for
the Saturn and PlayStation.
Yep.
But I figure we mentioned those rail shooters before we go into something else though, because those games we mentioned definitely deserve honorable mentions.
Absolutely. But we can also talk about a couple of horror games that came out for the NES. It's based off of horror movies. We have to do that. We have to talk about a few games that actually were okay.
I never understood one.
Not great. Not great, but they were.
I know which ones we're going with, but go ahead.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th.
I don't know what the hell to do in that game. Explain how to play it.
Okay, let me, because I played the game and I think I actually finished it. It was Let me know. It was a grind. It was a complete grind. Okay, basically you play as protagonist. She's a boy or a girl, whatever. It doesn't matter. And basically all you're doing is you're just going through these stages, going through the cabinets, and you're actually getting clues and what have you, that they go into the cabinet and rescuing people. You have to rescue the counselors. That's your goal.
And the kids.
And the kids. That's right. Rescue the counselors and the kids. Now, you will encounter Jason a lot. Now, you can either you can't run from them. You can actually you can defend yourself, and you can run. But you have to go through several screens and everything before it disappears. Now you go this day cycles, night cycles, and of course certain cabinets. You actually have to face Jason again in not an isometric view, but behind the character view, and you sit right there and you shoot Jason.
Yeah.
But the weapons power up. Your weapons do power up. So you start with stones. You shoot stones, then you can shoot knives, and then you can shoot freaking shovels or something like that. It's weird. You get your weapons actually get stronger. So as you go through the stages, and then you finally go to like the final stage and everything where you actually have like I forgot what power it was. It was weird. And once you do that, and then at the end you actually have everyone escaping and stuff like that, which is actually, but obviously it wasn't the end because it shows Jason appear one more time. So yeah, so
don't you fight the mother's severed head in one like part?
I remember
seeing
that's right, you do.
Yes, you do. Yes,
yeah,
you do.
It's messed up. She's like floating around.
Yeah, buddy. Ooh, boy. Man,
that was nuts.
It was like one of those games that's definitely fun to play. It's fun. Okay, that's fun. It's tedious. It's a tedious game. Second game I have to mention, of course, is Nightmare on Elm Street. Now this is
based on Dream Masters. Yes,
that's right. The Dream Masters.
No, not the Dream Master. The third movie. Dream Warriors.
Dream Warriors. Yeah. It's based
that was my favorite one. It was my favorite one too.
Yeah. Based off of Dream Warriors, you have a 4-player simultaneous game. You have the four play game attachment. You can actually play with four players at the same time, and you actually get power ups. Now there's actually dream sequences. You actually throughout the game. So basically, at certain parts, you're playing it through the daytime, stuff like that. You have all these hazards and all that stuff. Then it has a part, the sequence and everything where you say woo, and then you go into the dream sequence.
The dream world.
Yeah, you go into the dream world, and you actually have to face it, and then you face Freddy a couple of times in different forms. So, and it's cool because you have different abilities and stuff like that depending on what you got. You can be like a ninja, you can be like wizard, and all. It's basically stuff from the movie.
Just like the movie.
Just like in the movie.
Does Freddy say great graphics?
No, because it's actually NES. Remember, it's old school.
Yeah, true, but they could have like a cut screen or something.
They could. I don't know about that, but that could have possibly. I guess they weren't trying at the time.
They had the Freddy spider head in that game.
Yeah.
It's his head with spider legs and it chases after you.
Yep.
Yeah.
It does. Oh my gosh, yeah. So freaking amazing. Oh gosh. So those are like my two honorable mentions, and I think for classic games that are based off of movies. There were others as well, of course, that weren't that scary, but they're pretty decent. Like Goonies 2, which is actually a hard ass game.
That's another one. I never beat it.
Yeah, that game was hard as hell.
I didn't know what to do.
Yes, Nightmare Fuel. NES games were hard, man. Some NES games were like
they were
brutally hard, and on purpose too. Because
the developers hated children. They hated children.
They did.
Nintendo was strictly a children's company back then.
The
developers made the games really hard.
They wanted your money.
Exactly. They wanted your money. And they didn't want you like renting they did not want you renting a game out for the weekend and you beat it like in a day or two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they were doing too. They figured that part out really quick.
Yep, that's correct.
So, shall we get into the game that actually is based off of, since it's actually the month of the Ninja, we have to mention.
I mean,
okay.
Is there any any horror games that we should mention? Possibly probably. I was going to get into Castlevania, but it's like too long of a series. But it is one of my favorite series of all time.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, throw in a couple of Castlevania games. Actually, matter of fact, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. Because next month we are going to be doing a big series, by the way, of Castlevania. We're doing a big series on the Castlevania series next month. Oh, you guys are going to have me in for a treat. Oh, can't wait to show you.
I just want to mention some Castlevania games because the thing is that it's one of my favorite series of all time, and there's a lot of games I love from that series, and it's gonna take up the whole episode. I just don't want that specific, I just don't want Castlevania like taking up the whole. What I'm talking.
Oh
You know
no,
what I'm talking
I know
about.
exactly what you mean. Exactly.
Yeah, but
Just
yeah, I'll
passionate, dude.
also
It's cool.
yeah. I will say that one of my favorites, of course, is Sympathy of the Night. That's everyone's favorite. One of my favorites from the NES games is Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, is because not only you play Trevor
Awesome.
Belmont, but you could
Awesome.
play as exactly. You could play you actually team up with Saiba, who's like a spellcaster. She can do fire attacks, crystal and ice attacks. And then there's Grant, who's a pirate. He can actually climb up the ceilings and walls and can reach areas that Trevor can't get to. And then, of course, there's Dracula's son Alucard, and he can actually shoot fireballs, and he can turn into a bat. And he can reach higher areas too, which causes you some hearts. So, and plus, there's different endings in the game as well. That's actually what I had this game as a kid though, and it was one of my personal favorites. And I remember people were complaining like it was hard because Dracula had three forms. I said, hey, listen, what you need to do is all you have to make sure you carry the axe with you. The axe will help you out throughout all those walls, Dracula's forms. So, but those are
Beat
my
the first
favorites.
two and get good. That should
Yes,
be your advice.
absolutely,
Beat the first
absolutely.
two, then get good, and you can beat this one.
That's the perfect way to do it. And plus, the Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles is on PSP because it has Sympathy of the Night, and it has the original version of Dracula X you could play if you're not big into the 2.5 D gameplay, which I still like because I love the remix of the music from the original games because
Yeah,
Castlevania they always yeah, it's really good stuff though. But and then there's
Did you
Castlevania
play
Curse.
the Did
Which
you
one?
play the N64 one?
I did play the N64 one, but I didn't finish those two games. I mean, like Torrance said, they're okay, but they're not the best though. But I am waiting for Nintendo to release them on the Nintendo Online for the Switch, so I could play those games. So from
Yes.
beginning to the end, because I do
I'm
want.
surprised they haven't already. What are they waiting for?
It's Konami.
I
It's
it's
Konami.
Look at you.
no.
You're like exactly.
I don't know.
What are
I
they
really
waiting
want to
for?
play these games. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Nintendo. Whenever it comes to their versions of games, it's like they take forever, or they just hold off on these games because
Yeah.
I do want
You
to mention.
notice over
I
our
do want
past few episodes, right? We've been having crazy news from both Nintendo and Xbox. What's going on
We
with those two
have.
companies? Maybe they need the big boner.
They actually do, but I do want to mention this though. That just a little bit of talk about Nintendo though. The Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, which came out, they were asking the company that are we going to have the Mortal Kombat trilogy, the N64 version of Mortal Kombat trilogy, and the Legacy Collection since we're getting the PS1 and the Sound version. The developer says they were having too many they were having a rough time with Nintendo to make a deal with them to put that on there in that version, to put their version in there. I was like, what the hell? I was like, what's wrong with you, Nintendo? Don't you want more and more people to play your own version of Mortal Kombat trilogy? Come on.
They don't care. They care
That's
about
right, they
one
don't care.
thing only: cash.
Yeah. Nintendo is just video game Disney.
Pretty much. Pretty
They're
much.
the same company.
They don't care. They don't care
Nintendo's just
about
video game
you.
centric.
They don't care about you. They don't care about what you like. They don't care about if you're a fan. They don't care if you love Mario. They don't care if you like Zelda. They don't care if you make picking pictures and everything and even cosplay as him. They don't care. All they care about is one thing only: transaction, cash in exchange. Thank you. Thank you for purchasing our product. Have a nice day.
Yeah, and I think that's really sad though. It really, I mean, you should give like players the opportunity to play your versions though. So it's
Yes.
only a matter of time. I don't know if Nintendo and Konami can at least work a deal so they could actually put those two Castlevania games on the Switch online. So I mean, we'll see what happens. But those games I mentioned, those are my favorite games from the Castlevania series. So I'll just leave it as that, though.
Awesome.
But
Awesome. So,
but I know, Torrance, you want to get to the main event, so
indeed, indeed. And then, of course, we're going to be doing our awesome giveaway as well. So we're going to be doing that as well. So get prepared. We're going to be going to talk about the month of the ninja. We're going to talk about a game called Ninja Gaiden Z, which is actually
Yaiba. Yes.
Yaiba. It's a 20.
Yes.
It was actually released in 2014. It was actually
Yes.
it's a spin-off of the Ninja Gaiden series.
Still have it. I still have that game.
Yep. You play as the ninja Yaiba Kamazaki, who's actually a rogue ninja who massacres his own clan and challenges Ryo Hayabusa. He actually, so basically, he's actually a rival. But Ryu actually defeats Yaiba, slicing off his arm and eye and leaving him for dead. So Ryu kicks his ass.
Of course he did.
Okay. And then Yaiba is then resurrected by a company called Forge Industries. They're a conglomerate that actually rebuilds him as a cyborg ninja. And with his new body and the thirst for revenge, he joins Forge to battle the global zombie outbreak. But he also wants to hunt down Ryu for revenge. So, it's actually pretty good. It actually has a lot of great action. You actually wield a katana. You actually use your cybernetic arm and everything for some awesome gory kills. And of course, you also can use zombie body parts as improvised weapons.
That's right.
Yeah, so you can actually use the freaking arms as nunchucks.
Yes, when you do the death kills on the clown zombies, and you can use their arms as gunshots. Yes.
Freaking amazing. And then of course you also have a special ability called the Bloodlust mode for brutal multi-kills.
Mm-hmm.
So similar to like if you play Ninja Gaiden 4 and everything, similar to his we call it his blood rain attack. Bloodlust.
Yes, the blood rain. Yeah, the blood. Yep.
Yeah. So pretty awesome. There's a lot of platforming, puzzle elements, basically typical Ninja Gaiden type of stuff. And of course you meet protagonists on the way as well. Miss Monday, who's actually the tech navigator. Then you have Del Gonzo.
Mash.
Yes.
Mash, of course.
Yep, Mash. You have Del Gonzo, who's a forge. Who's basically the eccentric CEO of the company.
And he's an asshole, which you will find out later.
Yeah, he's a pure ass. And then of course you have Ryo Hayabusa, basically the legendary ninja. So
yes, you do fight Ryo Hayabusa later on towards the game, though. So
it does use a lot of light comedy. There's a little light comedy in the game.
Yes.
Basically satirical.
Really?
Yeah, it's very satirical. It's not really like the over the top, like serious ninja type of game, but it's still fun as hell. Basically, the visuals is actually very cool because it uses that cell shaded type of technology, type of game.
Yes, it was cell shaded.
So stylized. Yeah. It's very stylized. Very good.
Yeah.
So basically, if you're a fan of Suda 51 style type of graphics and gameplay, this game right here meshes it together with Ninja Gaiden's over the top, slashing and action. Then you got your game right there. Pretty well.
There you go.
Absolutely. So freaking amazing. You gotta try it out if you can get your hands on it. The price on the game, do I dare tell everybody what?
I don't know. I mean, I still have my copy of that game.
Oh, I know you do. I'm talking about people who actually want to get the game.
So I'm lucky to still have it. Yeah, but people who want it though,
yeah.
I don't know. You'll have to look. It probably won't be that expensive, but who knows? So when you go look for that, there's one game we have to mention that's on the Genesis and the Super NES, and I think they will release this game as well. It's called Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Oh yes, of course, yes, fantastic game. Love that.
Have it, Tony?
Love that
classic.
game. Love that game. 2-player simultaneous top-down action slash. Not really RPG, but more like a collectathon type of game because you actually have to get all 10 of your neighbors and save them before they actually get killed by the monsters that actually lurk with them.
Yeah, you have to be fast in that game.
Very fast. And
Yeah.
sometimes it sucks too because sometimes you see your neighbor and he or she is on the edge of the screen and you can't get there, but the zombies are actually already there to grab them. So you basically lose points.
Oh yeah.
Just for that thing. But there are special bonuses as well. If you destroy enough of the enemy in certain stages, or if you do something specific inside there, you actually do get special bonuses, like fish fry bonus, or freaking zombie busting bonus, or baby bashing bonus, and you get all these different types of bonuses. And I think at the end of the stage, and say you have to get more points. So it is a point-oriented type of game, and there's 100+ levels in the game. Oh, it's a grind. It's a grind. If you're ready for it.
It is a grind.
Yeah, but you do have passwords. You do have passwords in the game, so you can be able to continue on to where you left off. So
that is fair that they do put those passwords in there.
Get the passwords
definitely
right.
A help.
Make sure you have the passwords right though. If you don't,
of course.
Yeah, that sucks.
You'll have to start from all the way from the beginning. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So who was looking up that information from earlier?
I did. So basically, yeah, Ninja Gaiden Z. Yeah, no, only $35.
$20.
Not $35.
I found it for like 20.
Yeah, 20. Yeah. 20 for $35. Not too bad. It's not really a sought after type of game, but
exactly.
It's still available on Steam. And of course, sometimes they actually have a sale. You can get it for like good percentage off too as well. So worth it. Definitely worth it.
Definitely. And also,
Go ahead.
Is there any other games though? I was going to mention a couple.
Go a couple more. Then we have to do our giveaway. So you got to throw that in.
Oh, we got to do our giveaway. Okay. Well, here's another game though that the Angry Video Game Nerd actually covered this game though. It's called Werewolf.
I don't know
yes. That was on the NES.
I just found out about that one the other day.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you actually.
I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, it was called Werewolf, and then also other honorable mentions. We can mention the Addams Family games; those were pretty fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Top down shooter. You play as Professor Adams.
Yeah, Fester's Quest though, but there was also the Addams Family games that was based off the movie. They had the Addams Family
and Addams Family Values. Yes.
And then there's Addams Family Values. Those were actually fun games.
Yeah, those are the side scroller shooter collectathon type of games. So
that's correct.
Pretty awesome.
I feel like I have to mention those. Come on, who doesn't love the Addams Family?
Oh, I love the Addams Family. They're still like one of the best Addams Family movies as well. I love those movies.
Yeah, I still watch the old classic cartoons though too as well. So yeah,
I can't believe neither of you guys mentioned The Condemned.
Oh God,
with your furry friend there.
Yes, throw that in there. Yes, absolutely.
1 and 2, yes.
A psychological thriller. Not really horror, but definitely something that actually makes you think. Because it does make you, but it does play
it will freak you out.
It plays with you a lot, especially in those dark corners. Things jumping out of nowhere, and they get these guys and everything, these psychos and everything, ripping things out the wall and everything, and smack you with it.
It's just a crazy ride.
It's amazing, absolutely. And of course, if you don't like mannequins, I suggest you don't play this.
Oh well, there's so many freaky stuff in that game too as well. Besides mannequins,
it's different detective work that you do with forensics and stuff like that. You can actually be able to find clues. You can use like for prints, and to get further into the game as well. Pretty wild, indeed. Definitely wild ride.
You also know we got to give a shout to it just left me. It's another horror. It's
Oh,
another horror game. Another big horror game on that. You know what? Just go on. It'll
what's
pop
the
up somewhere.
okay? What's the
Um,
system for though? You know?
it completely disappeared. I
Don't
had it, and then it just disappeared.
Oh,
don't worry, don't worry. I'm gonna cut that part out anyway, so don't worry about it. It's just not live, so we can actually
Oh,
go.
okay.
yeah.
And then if you
That's
find
why
it,
we're not live.
yeah, and if you ask, want to, I'll just kind of put that in there. Don't worry about anything. Once you find it, then I'll begin at that part.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
Oh, Silent Hill. I'm sorry.
there you
The
go.
Silent Hill
Silent
series.
Hill, yeah.
Silent Hill.
You mentioned the mannequins, so Silent Hill. I was like, ugh. I
Yes.
hated those
Yeah.
mannequin things.
Ooh. And the nurses. And those nurses. Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The way they walk and all that stuff. Jeez.
Yeah, that jerky movement.
Yeah. I can't.
Oh man, it just twists my mind when I see that.
No
Ugh.
way. No way. You know. But to look at their bodies though, if you like little tatas and everything, they got it. They got it. They got it. You know?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
of
but they're
course.
stinky and undead.
Hey, listen. You know what? All you
Come
gotta
on,
do. All you gotta
you're gonna
do.
get diseases, man. It's not worth it.
Just throw rubber on that bad boy. You know what I mean? Throw a little bag on their head. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
come on,
No.
stop. No.
No, that's like
Don't go
Shorty
that
in Scary
far.
Movie too.
Yeah, come on, man.
Oh, dude, seriously. That part was hilarious. You can't deny it. You cannot deny anything because Scary Movie 2 was freaking hilarious. That part right there,
Yes, it
I
was.
laughed my
It was.
ass off. I laughed my ass off. I watched that part right there. I was like, oh my god, seriously? Yeah.
And then in the credit, he's still with her in the credit scene.
Yes, exactly. And with the hole in the mouth is, oh my god, bro. It's hilarious. She's like, what was that? He's like, oh, don't worry about it. Keep going.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Loving it, man.
Oh, he's
my
funny
God.
He's one of the funniest ones.
Exactly. And then also since we talked about zombies earlier, we have to give a big shout out to the Dead Rising series.
Yes.
Another one.
Oh my god, I love those.
Yes.
They are so much fun.
Absolutely.
So much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yes. Fantastic
Absolutely.
game when you're dealing with you're playing as Frank West and I think who actually finds out all the strange happenings in Willamette, and of course he finds out the hard way that there was actually a zombie apocalypse actually happening before his very eyes.
There's a zombie apocalypse, and not only you're dealing with zombies, you're dealing with psychopaths as well. They just lost their minds.
Mm-hmm.
They lost their minds, and some of these psychopaths are freaks. Some of these psychopaths are scarier than the zombies. I'd rather deal with the zombies than deal with these freaks.
Oh my gosh, yes. And there's cults. There's cults that you have to deal with as well inside
the cults. Oh my goodness. Oh,
yes.
There's something that has to be said about Frank West's freakish strength too.
Well,
he swings fully loaded barbells at zombies from the sporting goods store. He regularly beats the crap out of hordes of zombies.
Dude, he's covered wars,
park benches.
He covered wars, bro. He covered wars.
He is strong. No, like physically strong. The guy's he's a monster, dude.
Yeah.
But then again, he also gets infected, so he actually does gain some supernatural abilities as well.
Right. And then Johnny gave me the awesome news because I was warning Frank West until Johnny gave me the awesome news.
Yeah, so that he's a zombie, but I did tell you that. Well, don't worry, that's not the end of him.
You know how happy that made me because he's one of my favorite.
Yeah, you thought
characters.
he was dead. Yeah, you thought he was dead in Dead Rising 4. I said no, he comes back, but he's a zombie. But I don't want to give away on how he actually comes back as a human being. But in the DLC you play him as a zombie, and it's worth checking out. I mean, I tell people like this, like, don't let the whole thing of like, oh, Frank West is a zombie, oh, it sucks now. No, it's nothing. It's not going to like destroy the story or anything. It makes sense when you play through it. So, yeah.
So,
Shout out to Frank West.
Shout out to Frank West, indeed.
Frank West
and Chuck Green,
Chuck Green's a badass too.
And also from Dead Rising 3, Nick Ramos. That Hispanic brother is a badass.
See, what's cool about that game, especially Dead Rising 3, is that you meet Chuck Green and you didn't realize that girl that you were helping was actually the daughter of Chuck Green.
Yeah.
That was a trip. Right, that's how they connected the story.
That was a shock.
That was
it was a good story.
Freaking amazing. I sat back in the day. I was like, wait a minute. She keeps disappearing. Yeah, she keeps disappearing. That day. She has to get her freaking Zombex or whatever they would call it. You know.
Right.
Zombex.
Zombex. And I was like, oh, okay, all right, weird. You know, and stuff like that. You know, and then all of a sudden, later in the game. He gets, he doesn't really get attacked, but he actually gets, he's like, who are you? Chuck Green. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was awesome, though. And then you got to find out, you saw Isabella. She looks a little bit older now. But then they revealed something shocking, like right after the credits, though, on what she was actually doing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what she really was behind all this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she erased the evidence. She erased the freaking evidence.
Yeah.
She sat right there in the thing. She's like, oh, when you have a conversation. And then when she pressed the freaking erase button, I was like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
How dare she?
That was insane.
That was bullshit. So now they'll never know. Now they'll never know that she was connected. They'll never know.
Yeah, because she wants to be free out of it. She doesn't want nobody knowing that she was actually a part of that.
That's crazy, man. Oh, great story though. I love that. Part 4 was kind of weird though. I mean, it didn't make any sense.
Yeah, 4 was kind of weird though.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I liked
it.
Yeah,
it was fun.
But the thing is though, it didn't really show any major connections to that first 3 games. It didn't really do that. Because it was like almost like it's like a new branching story and everything.
It was like Ash versus the Evil Dead for Dead Rising.
Yeah, it's like
the original trilogy,
right?
And then the series. It was
right.
It was a new story.
It was a new series, completely. So it was like almost like a remaster, almost like a remaster in a sense because basically, he's out there and the rookie girl, who's actually a reporter and everything, finds out about Frank West and stuff like that. She's actually looking for a conspiracy that actually happens and stuff like that. So she wants to get behind it. So she goes ahead and everything and goes ahead of him. And and Frank is like, stop, don't go, you know what you're doing, blah blah blah, and everything. And he's chasing after it, and also he's doing his whole, investigation as he's going through that. It's good. So it was cool. I like. No, seriously though, if it was a Dead Rising alternate story, and they said it, then I was like, I'd be more okay with it. But they put a 4. Right. They put a 4 right next to it. That was the mistake. They should have never did that. They should have never called it Dead Rising 4. They should have called it Dead Rising Another Story or Dead Rising something.
Exactly something between that line. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's almost like a missed opportunity and also almost like a we call it misdirection. It's misdirection of
yes.
Story. So
right.
All right. So but yeah. So anything else before we go into the prize, the big prize to show off to who actually wins a copy of Ninja Gaiden 4?
I think we mentioned pretty much all of our favorite horror games, though. So I did my best. I did my best to make sure I put the best ones that I recommend for all players to check out. So
excellent.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and let's go into our Wheel of Ninja Gaiden. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see on your screen, you have this wonderful little wheel of all those wonderful entrants to actually get a free copy of Ninja Gaiden Gaiden 4 Deluxe Edition that will be available either physical or digital based on what your favorite is, and also available for the console of your choice where available. So that means if you haven't a Nintendo Switch, unfortunately, I don't think Ninja Gaiden 4 is on there.
No, it's not on the Switch though.
Yes.
No.
Yes. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but it's only on the Xbox Series and PS5 and PC. That's it.
Indeed. So let's get started. Shall we spin this fantastic wheel? You ready? You ready?
Go ahead.
Okay, let's do it. And the winner is Lorenzo.
Right, Lorenzo.
All right, congrats, Lorenzo.
All right.
Congratulations, buddy.
You won yourself a free copy of Ninja Gaiden for either physical or digital, based on what you are. Please hit the DMs. Let us know where to send this wonderful copy to you. If you are actually in the States, fantastic. If you are abroad, let us know. We will actually work with you to make sure that you get your copy to you. And thank you for joining us with Gaming Treble. And hopefully you actually become a long-term member for you in the future. I feel good. I feel good giving away stuff like this. It makes me feel really, really good. Ghoulously good.
Santa Skullface.
Indeed.
Yeah.
You know, you look a lot like Skullface.
Oh, indeed, indeed. So thank you all for joining us for this awesomely ghoulish episode of Halloween Treble. And, of course, you want to say any last words before we go?
Yeah, I'm Crazy Podcast Guy. Give me some candy.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you for the players for tuning in. And congratulations to Alonzo for winning a copy of Ninja Gaiden 4. I know you're going to enjoy it. So, and it's been fun talking about all. What's that? Congrats to him, and then it was a pleasure, and then it was a pleasure talking about all these great horror games that we all love, and we don't mind going back and playing them again. So, this was a fun one.
Indeed, and of course, I am HUD Zero, aka the Ironheart of Xbox.